Pokemon Gold, my help to Waluigi becoming the Pokemon champion of Johto and the world. Enjoy the video! Welcome everyone to a new Pokemon series requested by Gabriel, and it takes place not in Generation 1, but in a new generation. And this series is going to be all about Waluigi becoming the Pokemon champion. So this time it's not Toad, it's Waluigi. And yeah, I hope you guys are ready for this, because we're going to be introducing to you guys the new series, Pokemon Gold, me helping Waluigi becoming the Pokemon champion. Oh yeah, the day has finally arrived. I am going to become a Pokemon champion now. Yes, I'll guide you through the entirety of Johto and Kanto, Waluigi. And the game does not end, however, until we beat the most difficult trainer in this game, Red. Wait, Red? Yeah, he's the most toughest trainer in this game, Waluigi. Anyways, let's get started. Okay. Alright, let's just do the options. Fast text speed, battle scene on. We'll do shift. I like stereo music a little bit better. And we'll have the background kind of like, yeah, that's good. I hope we can save the game eventually. I do need to look up some tutorials of how to change the time, because there's also going to be time what we need to deal with. You woke me up. Will you check the clock for me? Whatever. Yeah, you could just write everything in. Technically, it is, like, when we are recording this, 10:30, but I mean, we don't care. This is a different clock. Oh, okay. Anyway, Waluigi, we have a guest for today. Who is the guest? And she will also come part and join along the Pokemon series. It's no other than my beautiful sister. Hi, I'm Princess Daisy. Oh, nice. Princess Daisy is also in this. Yep. I was her guest in her Pokemon series for Toad becoming the Pokemon champion in Pokemon Red. But I invited her back. But then in your Pokemon series. Well, that is amazing. You overslept. Well, what an idiot are you? Yes, and by the way, we are having the same sprites as the previous game, however. And that is this one right here. Okay. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. Your name is Oak. Yeah, his name is normally known as Professor Oak. Okay, interesting. Well, you get to make your own character, Waluigi. Alright. By the way, in Crystal version, that is the game where you get to choose to be a female. Okay, that's interesting. Well, I'm gonna name myself Waluigi, because I am doing the series, of course. Yes. End. I am ready, yeah. Yup. Good luck, Waluigi. You'll be this trainer, and we'll see how well you do. Alright. Well, there is no potion in the PC, so no need to worry. Alright. Professor Elm was looking for me. Okay. I received a Pokegear randomly. Yeah, Pokegear, that means that they get to call you whenever they want. What day is it? It's not Sunday, it's... We'll say Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Actually, no. No. Yeah, I already know everything. Please don't complain all the time, Mom. Wow. Alright, so I need to go over here. Who is this guy? Well, he's your rival. You can leave him alone. Okay. Alright, and now we are at the most difficult section of the game, and that is which starter to pick. Yeah. Well, Luigi, there you are. I need to ask a favor of you. I have the acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. He keeps finding weird things and raving around his discoveries. Alright, Emiphone said this time it's real, it's intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. Could you look into it for us? I'll give you a Pokemon for a partner. They're all rare that we just found. Okay. And here's where we're gonna save the game and look for the best starter. Also, there is some things that we still need to do. Can I look at which the starters are? Yeah, you can look. This is Cyndaquil. No. Think over carefully. Your partner is important. Alright. There's Totodile. Okay. No. And who is this? That's Chikorita. That's the one Fuum chooses. Okay. Well, since we do need a perfect starter, we do need to make sure the IVs are perfect. And in Gen 2, Waluigi, the IVs are determined by gender. So you can have over 8 to 14 IVs when your Pokemon is male. So you personally want to have an all-male team. And if your Pokemon is female, then you have the IVs from 0 to 7. Oh, so female Pokemon are bad. Yes, and this is the first generation where genders of Pokemon actually came. Yeah, technically I played Fire Red before Gold, so technically that counts. Yeah, but this is the first game to have it. Anyways, we're gonna save right here. Yeah, I'm gonna save right now. Man, why is the text so slow? I put it on fast. Yeah, but I guess the save text takes a long time. Alright, so we'll be right back, and when we have the starter with the perfect IVs and everything, we'll see you then. Okay. Oh, wait, before we go, Waluigi, which one of the 3 starters did you want to choose? Well, the one I'm gonna choose is Totodile, because, I mean, it seems the best out of all of them, so I'm just gonna choose that starter. Well, I would have picked that too, or Chikorita, but Chikorita sucks for the first gym. I'm not gonna spoil which gym it is, but let me tell you, there's one starter that is weak against a certain gym, and Chikorita is one of them. And if you pick Totodile, then the rival would pick Chikorita. Can I name the rival? Like in Pokemon Red? Yeah. The only game you cannot do it is in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, because then the rival is guaranteed to be either May or Brandon. Depending on which character you choose, the other gender is the rival. Yeah, but it's a friendly rival, not just some sort of rival that just likes to show off all the time. And this one is even worse than Blue from Pokemon Red and Blue. Yeah, let me tell you, Blue is a show-off, but this rival, which is technically named Silver, is even more of a show-off. He doesn't care about caring for Pokemon. He basically just wants the Pokemon that are the strongest. Well, that isn't always gonna work. No. Anyways, we'll see you guys later, and Waluigi will also choose a nickname off-camera for the starter. Alright then. Yup, see you soon! Okay, we are back. Yes, and the starter Waluigi, of course, chose was Totodile. Yup. And the nickname is Blue Yoshi. And if we look at its stats, this is the stats that it has. Yeah, those are pretty good stats, and those are basically just the perfect stats we need for the Totodile we have. By the way, Waluigi, me and Daisy also have certain Pokemon in mind. I already have one of them, and I guessed one with Daisy as well. So, we can each have a different sort of Pokemon in the team. And which Pokemon have you thought in mind? Well, Pidgey, as one of them, which you can find in the beginning routes, but you can't catch Pokemon yet until you have, yeah, you can't catch Pokemon yet until you have, gotten the Pokeballs. Well, I see a Pidgey right here. Yeah, you can just destroy it. Alright. It feels great to start a new Pokemon series again. Yeah, luckily Scratch is 100% accuracy, so we don't need to worry about Gen 1 misses and everything. We'll be fine. Alright. We'll take the experience what we can get. Yeah, in this game you can actually first battle some wild Pokemon and then you can battle the rival. Alright, there's a Centrant, which is a Gen 2, which is one of the Gen 2 Pokemon. Yeah, I do need to worry a little, I do need to watch out a little bit about Blue Yoshi, because he is getting pretty low. But you can also run away from wild battles too, Waluigi, don't forget that. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, that is a berry that you have. There is berries in this game, and they all do a different sort of things. And the berry what you have, Waluigi, well, what it does is that it restores 10 HP. Where can you find berries? You can find it in trees. You need to walk a little bit above. Somewhere around here is a tree. I really like this Route 29 music. Yeah, me too. This one, right? Yeah, this is the one. And here's where you can get a berry, and that restores most of the that restores when you're below half health. It restores your HP. Alright, what's this guy doing over here, this old dude? Well, he basically guides you a little bit. Alright, let's see what's in here. There's no Pokemon music? That's strange. Yeah, I know it's strange. I'll spend half of my money on this, because, I mean, I don't need anything else. Yeah. Alright. Here's where you can find Kakuna and the Metapod. Where I find Pidgeys. Okay, this one has lower IVs because it's a female. So will it do like 2 damage? Well, it does 3. Well, Tackle has a 5% chance to miss, and your Scratch can't miss. And there is no such thing as a 1 in 256 chance to miss. That is in Generation 1 only. Just like the badge boost glitch. Well, in this game, some of the boosts can also be very glitchy. Alright, what's this? That's also a berry. Yeah, there's also some berries that does different things. Like, we have eventually, well, we have one of the berries that does, heal you from statuses. Well, if I'm correct, Metapod can't attack. No, Metapods cannot attack, so Leer is useless. You should use all the Scratch power points. It's gonna take a long time, but we'll deal with it. Also, Waluigi, how far will you go into this game? Well, I'm gonna stop at Violet City, and then I'll do Sprout Tower and the first gym tomorrow. Or actually, not tomorrow, I mean next week. Yeah, tomorrow, we're making the, we're gonna make a movie of the Pokemon Red's journey with Toads. Oh, I forgot about that. It's fine, Waluigi. We'll play next week, Wednesday. Man, this Metapod takes forever. Yeah, because the only thing it can do is spam Harden. And unlike in Generation 1, opponents have power points in this game. I actually have a cheeky Falconer strat that we can do. If we want to, Waluigi. Oh, okay. I need to go this way, right? Yeah, keep going this way. Man, there's a ton of grass. I don't really like that because I'm getting many wild encounters. Well, now you don't. Hello, hello, you must be Waluigi. Yes, I am. I am Waluigi. I got the mystery egg. There's Professor Oak. Aha, so you're Waluigi. Okay. Yep, I'm doing that. Okay, nice. Well, we're not gonna catch many Pokemon. We are catching a couple of them, but not all. I do want a Pokemon named Wario, because Wario is my good bro. I have a perfect Pokemon in mind for that Waluigi, which is pretty OP in Generation 2. Professor Elm is calling me. Hello, Waluigi? It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no. Please get back now. Oh, yeah. Elm is in trouble because there is, somebody that stole one of his Pokemon, and that was Chikorita. A Berry. What is this? Oh, a Rosalina. Is that a poison cure berry? Because it does have the poison text on it. Yeah, that berry was a poison cure berry. And by the way, you can also get shinies here. I don't personally care about wild battles now because, I mean, do I really need to do that? What's this? This Pokemon's house is a bit farther ahead. And what's going on here? Well, here they have a Rattata battle. Don't disturb them. Okay. Alright, I'll go down. And I'm gonna heal up for the rival battle. Yeah, the rival, you can't rename your rival just yet, but you can do it surely afterwards. When can I do it? You can do it soon. You can do it soon. Oh, and by the way, since we're battling the rival in this game, we're also gonna add a transition screen. Oh, okay. Yes, we're gonna do that. Who is this? You got a Pokemon at the lab? What a waste. A wimp like you. Are you kidding me? Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. Well, this jerk is even worse than Chelsea, to be honest. Yeah. His name is Question Mark? Yeah, you haven't named this guy yet, but we will get rid of him. Alright, let's use Rage. Because, I mean, I'm not sure how good Rage is. Well, unlike in Generation 1, you are not locked into it. You can choose any other move. And Rage does power up. In Generation 2, it's way better. Yeah, true. And the rival doesn't have any potions. That will only happen at Gym 6, which is Jasmine. This rival is just giving me a lot of Rage power. Well, Rage will definitely come in handy whenever you are battling the next gym leader. Man, Waluigi is getting a ton of critical hits. Well, it's a 16% chance in this game. Alright, Question Mark is defeated. Are you happy you won? Well, gladly. My name's Question Mark. I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Hey, don't push me. Well, I have a perfect name for this rival, Waluigi, whenever you get to face him again. Oh, really, Daisy? What name do you have for him? Well, you will definitely like this name. Well, I'm also curious, Daisy. What name did you pick for the rival? I hope it's good. It'll definitely be good. Okay. Let's go quickly back home. Alright, what's going on in here? I heard a Pokemon was stolen here. I was just getting some information from Professor Elm. Apparently it was a young male with long red hair. What? You battled a trainer like that? Did you happen to get his name? I do. Well, what's his name, Daisy? Give me the controller and I'll fill it in for you. Okay. Oh, yes! Oh, yes, Daisy! Good job! Good job! I know what you're filling in. So Evila L was his name. Yes, that's Eva. Eva is my rival, and I'm glad that Eva is my rival. Yup, that's what she gets for being a fan rat towards me and abusing me for no reason. Waluigi, this is terrible. Oh yes, we missed Pokemon's big discovery. Alright, Mystery Egg. Whoa, calm down. This? But it is a Pokemon egg. If it is a great discovery. What? Professor Oak gave you a Pokedex, Waluigi. Is that true? That's incredible. He's super at seeing the potential of people as trainers. Alright. The Pokemon Gym Challenge. The closest Violet City. Alright. Make sure that you talk to your mom. Of course. I need to talk to my mom if I definitely need to. And I get the Pokeball. Thank you. How many do I even have? Let's check my bag. Oh, and by the way, Waluigi, I do want to mention to you this, that there is an item limit again. Just like in Red and Blue. Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk to my mom. Alright. Wow, that's a cute Pokemon. Where did you get it? Oh, so you're leaving on an adventure. Okay, I'll help too. But what can I do for you? I know, I'll save money for you on a long journey, most important. You want me to save your money? Well, what happens if Waluigi picks yes? Well, if he picks yes, then the mom will give in his PC a random item which he likes with his money. But if he picks no, then he gets to spend money by himself. Well, sorry, Mom. You don't have to. Be careful. Pokemon are your friends. You need to work as a team. Now go on. Yes, Mom, I will. This is a kind mother. Yes, it is. Alright. Oh, there's this guy. He will ask you if you... No, thank you. I already know. You have to walk a lot. Yeah, and the first Pokemon is right here, which is Pidgey. Alright, let's see. Well, we don't need a Sentret, especially a level 2. No need. I also have a good nickname for the Pokemon that I need. Alright, what nickname is it? You'll see. Level 4. Oh, no, not... We don't want a female Pidgey. Get out of here. Yeah, like you said, Rosalina. Female Pokemon have lower IVs. Yup, they have lower IVs. And do you know what is also in Generation 2, Waluigi? What? AI Pokemon can fail status moves 25% of the time. That was in Generation 1 and in Generation 2. Okay. What's up that door? Well, that will lead you to a different route, which is totally off your track. Okay. Why am I seeing level 4 female Pidgeys? I don't want to see female Pidgeys. No, indeed. I'll try again at this route. You can do it. Give us a male Pidgey level 4. Well, we'll take level 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna do too much. I'm not gonna focus too much on the rarities. Well, since Pidgeys are weak, you can easily catch them. Alright, there we go. What's your nickname for this Pidgey, Rosalina? Well, I have a good one. Well, this Pidgey was easy to catch. Well, that's with the beginning Pokemon. Eventually, you'll get a whole lot tougher. I have a perfect nickname for Pidgey. What's your nickname? Well, I mean, this is Sonic's favorite buddy. Oh, Tails! That's right, Daisy. It's Tails. Ooh, good one. Well, I'm gonna heal it up, and then you get to swap train the Pidgey and the other one around. Yeah, true. I also do need a Pokemon to light up, because I mean, in this game, caves are dark and pitch black, as from what I heard. Yeah, true. I'm actually gonna train up Tails a little bit, because I do want it to get also some experience. Well, a Metapod would be perfect. Man, I wish I would have got that earlier. Waluigi, you're slower than this Pidgey, so swap out. Okay. I'm getting out of here. I need a Metapod. Well, do you know, actually, Waluigi, Metapods appear here 15% of the time. Really? Yes, I'm serious. Okay, let's see what is here. I can only find Pidgeys, apparently. You can take this one down. Why, I see definitely that a male Pidgey would work. You do need to be careful a little bit about your health. I'll be fine. And I'll just cure it with, you know what I'm actually gonna do? What? Since I have a berry, I can just give that the Tails. And I can use one of my potions just to heal. How many rival battles are there in this game, Rosalina? Well, it's kind of like, it's exactly like Red and Blue, except that the rival isn't a champion. So, there is, in total there are 7 rival battles. But when it happens, I'm not gonna spoil that. Okay, I am slower than this Caterpie now. Well, it used Strength Shot, so that makes sense. But yeah, Wall's Pokemon randomly attack. And that's the fun about having a 95% accuracy move. You just missed. Yeah. Isn't that great? Well, Tails is nearly a level up. And by the way, it learns Gust at level 9, and we definitely need to have Gust for Sprout Tower, because Blue Yoshi is definitely not going to survive Sprout Tower. Wait, what do you mean? Well, Sprout Tower has Bellsprout, and Grass is super effective against water, so you should use something like Pidgey, because Pidgey resists Grass and has a super effective move for it. Alright, Berry. Well, that definitely saves me up on power points. Yeah, true. We'll stick to... Alright. We'll keep it like this. We're not gonna walls back. We're not gonna train up anymore. Alright, who are you? I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak? Come on, let's battle. Don't insult me like that! Yeah, this is Youngster Joey, aka Madrive Rhett's favorite youngster. Or probably the one that he mentions all the time. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna swap to Blue Yoshi because he is stronger. It's indeed a good idea to swap immediately. It goes for Tail Whip suddenly. Oh, and by the way, we do hear sort of Team Yoshi's intro theme, but then not the Gen 4 version, but the Gen 2 version. Alright, what are you doing here? You're a Pokemon trainer, right? Then you have to battle. I don't have to battle, but you're forcing me to battle. Yeah, true. And there is Youngster Mikey. Who has a level 2 Pidgey, I believe, and level 4 Rattata. Yeah, true. Well, this Pidgey will learn Sand Attack, and there isn't abilities in this game yet, so we can lower accuracy of the Pidgey. Okay. Well, technically, I have a Falconer strategy for Pidgeotto, but against the Pidgey, I actually have a big brain idea. What's the idea, Rosalina? Well, the Pokemon that you and Daisy will soon get is amazing. Actually, I'm gonna make sure they evenly split out experience. Good idea. And there is a tackle miss. Yup. It goes for Tail Whip. Yeah, that's useless, because I mean, you basically just destroyed the Rattata. There you go. That's strange I won before. Well, too bad. I am the winner. Who are you? I'm not a trainer, but if you look... One eyes. Okay. I thought you were for a second. Well, this bug catcher is a trainer, but it's also known as a spinner. Instead of bug Pokemon, I found a trainer. Well, it's a difficult trainer, let me tell you. Yeah. This guy just has Caterpies at level 3. Pidgey is good enough, or should I say Tails is good enough to take them out. Well, it is a 3-hit KO, it's a 3-hit KO, mostly. Well, both of you got a 5% miss. Isn't that great? Well, I mean, that is fair. I get one, and then the Caterpie gets one too. But yeah, we need to save the Poison Cure Berry because there is something else. There is something coming up soon. Wow, this Caterpie has pretty bad luck, or this bug catcher does, because I mean he kept missing with tackle. Yeah, he got straight up. The first tackle from both of the Caterpies missed, and Dawn is defeated. You're too strong. Sorry. I'm trying to win here. Well, technically, you can. You don't have to talk to your mom, and your mom calls you here. Oh, okay. Perfect Pokemon for Pidgey to kill. Yeah, indeed perfect, because the only thing this thing can do is basically just spam Harden. And Harden can fail if you use Sand Attack. Well, that is a waste of time. I'm not going to do that. Good. Well, we'll soon get to the Pokemon what we need, but that is for the next episode. Well, I have one of them in mind. One of them by myself, which is a cute Pokemon, and the other one, let's do another one. I'm pretty curious to see what the team you guys have decided, because, I mean, I'm pretty curious. You'll find out for yourself, Waluigi, and let me tell you, that team is goated. I think no one else has used this team other than us. Alright, goodbye, Metapod. Well, that does give your Pidgey a ton of experience, which is great. Alright, Dark Cave. If Pokemon could light it up, okay. And Antidote, what does that do? It heals you of poison. I also have that in, I also had that before. Okay. Alright, what do you say? Man, you're lazy. Yeah. Bitterberry. Yeah, Bitterberry say heal from confusion, and that is definitely going to be required for the Elite Four. Okay. But we're far from the Elite Four. Yeah, true. We are indeed far from the Elite Four. You are barely getting to the first gym. We'll do that one next. Alright, 4 Pokemon. Well, all of the Pokemon are pretty weak. And, Tails will be perfect enough to knock them out. It's a 2-hit KO, however. Ooh, you're nearly out of tackles, Waluigi. You definitely need to use the Pokemon Center pretty soon. Yeah, true. You know what? For the Weedle battle, just use Waluigi, because Blue Yoshi, because or the Caterpie, because Blue Yoshi won't be used for the it's not going to be useful for the Sprout Tower anyway, so might as well just give it some experience. Yeah, true. Alright, Blue Yoshi's now slower. Well, not slow enough to kill this Caterpie right here. And there's one more. And that one is the Weedle. You send out level 2 Pokemon and the next one is a level 3. You definitely need to train up your Pokemon better. Yeah, and this is why you need an antidote, in case you were poisoned from the Weedle, which could happen. And poison in Generation 2 is 1/8 instead of 1/16. Wow. That's also the case with Sandstorm and everything. Dang it, I don't want to get a wild encounter. Alright. This time I'm not dealing with the Metapod, even though they give useful experience. Well, we have Sprout Tower to deal with, and that will be for later. Well, I'm now gonna heal at the Pokemon Center, because, boy, I have done a lot of things. Yup. You've destroyed the rival, who is now named Evila L. In case Eva makes a second account, Waluigi can destroy Eva Heart with that. Yes. Yup, and Waluigi is now at Violet City, which he will, tomorrow, will be doing Sprout Tower, and also, the first gym, which you can see right here. Now, there is a fun fact, Waluigi. In Generation 4, which is the remake Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Sprout Tower was mandatory, but in this game, it is not mandatory. Oh, okay. Yeah. But we're gonna make it mandatory because, we need Flash. We don't know the cave swell of this game. Okay. I like the Heart Gold Soul Silver music of Violet City a little bit more. Yeah, true. I get what you feel. Anyways, it's time to end off. So, Gabriel, I hope you enjoyed your series. Yes, and if you did, hit the like button, share it to your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we will see you all next time for some more Storyteller Princess Daisy Gaming, single multiplayer, Pokemon, speedrun, and the adventures of Toad and Daisy videos. Well, everyone, it's time to end off now. Alright, bye. See you later. Goodbye.